Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and happy whatever day of the week it is, because I guarantee this is not going up on the weekend. This week is very busy for me, and honestly I don't have time to film a video that actually requires like serious editing or serious thoughts. So we're doing a nice quick vlog where I'm reading my 100th book of the year. It just so happened to fall on this week when I don't have time to read a bunch. So I'm going to be diving into Nothing to See Here by Kevin Wilson. I'm very nervous to read this because it is absolutely not my traditional reading preference. This is magical realism. I've heard that this is funny, this is silly. We are following essentially these two girls who were friends in their like teenage years. They have kept in touch. There's a little bit of animosity in the past between them, I think, but overall they're very close and very dear to each other. Lillian is living with her mom, kind of like this lower middle class lifestyle, and then Madison is married to this wealthy senator, and she just has everything going on for her. So when she asks Lillian if she will come and be a nanny for these children that spontaneously combust, Lillian says yes, and she goes to do that, and there's gonna be lots of things going on between them. That's really all I know about this and all that I can tell you as far as a pitch goes. Gigi just really wants to be in this video. And I don't have anything else to tell you, so let's get started. Look at her little face. She's so cute. I love you, baby. Okay, let's get started for real now. Before we talk about this for real, I just have to say how much I hate this cover. It's so ugly, and honestly that's what's been turning me off of this book. But now that I have read the first chapter of this, I'm obsessed. The writing style is so good. I don't even know how to explain it. It's funny, it's sarcastic, it's made me giggle out loud a couple of times already. Lillian and Madison are both kind of like odd little ducks, and they have this really interesting friendship. We just learned a lot of the backstory between them and kind of what drove them apart. So I don't know if any animosity from what's happened in their past is gonna like play into the rest of the story. Without going into too much detail, basically Lillian ended up getting kind of kicked out of school because her father paid her to take the blame for something that Madison did. And it like wasn't really her choice because her mother accepted the money and she really didn't have a say in it. So I don't know if she's gonna end up like blaming Madison for that, or if she's gonna move past that. Like they just have this really interesting dynamic because they love each other so dearly, but there's this like big thing in their past, right? And we haven't actually met the children yet, but I'm sure they're just gonna be absolutely hilarious. So those are kind of initial thoughts on what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, just based off the first 40 pages of this. I have a really good feeling though about this, and I think that me and this book are gonna get along really, really well. So anyway, I just wanted to check in and say I'm really, really liking it so far, and I have high hopes, and I'll talk to you once I've read a more substantial portion of this. Hi, I just got back from the thrift store, so I thought we could do a quick little thrift haul to make this vlog at least a little bit more exciting. So I'm quickly just gonna like hold up everything that I got for you guys and show you. We have this Rachel Zoe animal print situation. I don't own like anything with animal print. This Orvis like fleecy kind of zip up, snap up question mark situation. I love you, baby. Say hi. Hi. I'm gonna put you down now. Also have this vintage Eeyore zip up, which we love to see. This kind of cropped button up situation, which is gonna be great for layering this summer. This new tags J. Crew just t-shirt, but I have like a vision for this, okay? Because I don't really wear yellow, like it's clearly not my color, right? But I have this jumpsuit that's like really low cut, and it's black and it has little like yellow flowers all over it. So this is gonna be perfect for layering underneath that. Just this Lee kind of oversized, cropped, nice, thick t-shirt. So that's the thrift haul. Let's get back to talking about books, okay? Hey, I'm 100 pages into this now, and I'm still obsessed. Like I'm loving the oddities of this book, and they're told in such like a matter-of-fact way. It's just the writing style is really doing something for me in here, and I'm having so much fun. As far as plot goes, the children have entered the chat. Lillian and this other guy that works for Madison and her husband, his name's Carl. He kind of just does like odd tasks for them. They go together to get the children, and they kind of have this understanding between them where they don't like each other, but like they understand each other, like they get each other. And so they have a really fun banter, constantly kind of just hurling insults at each other. And they're obviously going to be both very instrumental in taking care of these children. And Carl's kind of filling the role of like, anything that you don't feel capable of doing, I got your back, even though I hate you. So I'm really enjoying that dynamic between them. And then the children themselves are such odd little ducks. The girl is having kind of this immediate connection to Lillian, which is really cute. And then Roland is a little bit more quiet, and we like don't really know a lot about him yet, even though they're twins. Their spontaneous combustion is also just like really silly, and I'm excited to kind of get to know them as characters now that, you know, we are like a substantial portion into the book. I'm still hating this cover. I wish it was not so ugly, but I'm having the time of my life. As far as life in general goes, I did not read any more of this last night. This is all just reading that I've done this morning, and now I am going to dance. Not to teach, but to actually dance in my dance class. We're having an extra practice. It's Sunday. Our dance recital is next week, so we have like an adult class that like all of the teachers take, and we have our cute little tap dance, and it's so exciting and so fun. I'm not going to take any footage in there because I feel like that is a bit abrasive. I'm trying to keep this vlog chill, okay? But I'm going there, and then I'm going to my mom's house for dinner later. I'll try to think of some like interesting things to actually put into this video, because as of right now, like I'm super busy, but nothing that I can really share with you because most of it is work. And obviously I can't really be like vlogging at work. So anyway, I'm gonna go to my practice now. I'm growing my garden inside because it's super duper overcast and like not nice outside. So my garden has been moved indoors, and that's fun, but the cats are eating all of it. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make them not do that. And I'll talk to you again with either an update or something exciting, okay? I'll see you then, bye. Hi friends, I am 200 pages into this, so almost done. There's only like 50 pages left. The dynamic between Lillian and the kids is so cute. There's like such a strong found family relationship happening, and really like a mutually beneficial one, because Lillian like obviously had a very rough childhood growing up. She had an absent father. Her mother just didn't really like care about her, and now she's like giving her all to these kids, and she has somewhere to direct this love that she never has really had to give to anyone before. And vice versa, the kids have had like an absent father, and their mother's now dead, and Lillian is really filling in this role of someone who supports them and still loves them, like despite their oddities and their flaws. And I just think it's so cute, and it's doing such a great job at creating this really basic sense of family in this like really odd magical realism story, right? It's still continuing to be super funny. There was just a scene where Lillian and Carl took the kids to the library, and they like realized once they got there and picked out their books that none of them had a library card for the state. And so Lillian made Carl stuff all the books down his pants to get him out of the library. It's just so funny. Obviously, we're kind of building up to something, right? And I think it's definitely going to be maybe Lillian either confronting Madison for being kind of sucky, or Lillian confronting Madison's husband about being really sucky. And I'm sure that she's probably gonna get fired because it feels like it's leading that way. I mean, I'm sorry if that's a spoiler. I haven't even read it yet, so like, I don't know, but that's definitely like the feeling that I'm getting. And I also think there's a really interesting discussion on like classism happening here, because Lillian and the kids both grew up in families that were like middle class, like not wealthy, right? And now they're living on like this sprawling estate with essentially like more money than anyone knows what to do with. And so they're all kind of coping with that as well. And yeah, I just think that this is touching on so many good things. So anyway, I'm going to my mom's house for dinner now, and then I'm going to finish this tonight. I don't know if I'll actually talk to you tonight or wait till the morning, but I will see you when this is done. I just got home from work, so I thought we could open a couple of boxes together. Well, technically I already opened them, but I will expel the contents from them with you. So first we have the book of the month box. I got 2 books this month because it was my birthday. So I had my like free birthday book credit, whatever. So my pick for this month was, hi Tinkerbell. My pick for this month was Middletide, which is just like a small town suspicious detective crime novel. I don't really know a lot more about it than that. I really like the cover of this though. It's giving mysterious forest vibes. And then I also got The Husbands, which is like a magical realism lit fic situation where this woman goes in her attic and there's a husband up there and she just keeps exchanging out husbands. That's all I really know about this one, but I really like the cover. I almost picked this last month, but I didn't. So that's what we're getting in that box. And then I also placed an order at Target for some new oil face cleansers. I have been using an oil face cleanser for a while now and I really, really like the kind that I had. But the issue is it's from Sephora and like Sephora's stuff is so expensive. So I'm trying a couple of different options that I haven't tried before from Target and we'll just see which one works or if any of these work. So I got this one, Ultralight Cleansing Oil from Neutrogena. I don't know, this one seems a little bit too thin, like just looking at the bottle. The thing that's so good about oil cleansers is that you can use them over your eyes and it's like safe to take off makeup, but it also cleans your face. And I have such dry skin that like using a foaming cleanser is just out of the question for me. So it has to be an oil cleanser, I have learned. And then the other kind, this one has really, really good reviews. Bioma, I've never heard of this before. I really like the bottle that it comes in. This one also sounds like it's gonna be really, really thin. The kind that I've been using is like a coconut oil base. So it's like a thicker solution. And both of these are really thin, so I'm a little scared, but I'll keep you posted. I think this one's gonna be better. It sounds definitely thicker than this one, which seems to be super thin. So anyway, okay, sorry, I had to stand up to go grab this, but let's talk about final thoughts. The ending of this was much more happy than I thought it was going to be. And it definitely didn't really, I mean, it kind of went in the direction I was expecting, but like not really. I don't know. I just felt like this was too cheerful at the end. Like I felt like there was just only positive vibes. And I don't know what's wrong with me. Like this was a 5-star up until I read the last like 50 pages and it knocked it down to 4 stars because it was just too joyful. And I don't know if that's fair of me to give this 4 stars, but like this cannot be an all-time favorite for me because of the way that it wrapped up. Like the writing style was great. The characters themselves and their development was great. Like overall, a very enjoyable, lighthearted, silly read. But I wanted it to go a little bit deeper. Like I wanted it to do something memorable for me other than just having like this crazy magical realism plot, right? And it didn't do that for me. There was no larger message that I feel like I really took away from this. I just need a book to like touch me emotionally in some other way than joy for it to really get pushed up to like a 5-star book. And this just unfortunately did not do that for me. So a 4-star is still a great rating for me. I'm happy that I read this as my 100th book of the year. Who knows how long it would have sat on my shelf if I did not decide to take a risk with this and see if it could potentially be for me. But yeah, overall, just not as awesome as it could have been is all I'm saying. So I know that this video has been short. Thanks so much for watching, for hanging out with me. Let me know what your reading goal for the year is in the comments. I'm not judging you. If your reading goal is 10 books, I love that for you. If your reading goal is 500 books, I also love that for you. And let me know how your progress with your reading goal is coming along. And I'll see you in another video soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.